Hi guys and welcome. Usually I do game videos, but I do occasionally do set review videos, and I did promise in my last set review video we'll try and do more in 2019. For any of you that may be familiar, the Lego Movie 2 came out, so it seems only fair that we start with one of those sets. I've got the Thricycle, so before I actually get onto the set itself, I'm going to put on a speed build, just so you can see it being built, and then I'll be back to go through it. So there you go guys, it's built. There you go, look how awesome that is. It's a fair size. Before we get onto that though, let's just go with an introduction to Lego Movie 2. So if you aren't familiar, it's been 5 years since the Lego Movie came out and we were introduced to Emmet and the Master Builders. A fantastic film. It shocked everyone because, it treated toys as toys. It didn't try to kind of put them into massive CGI battles like Transformers, for example. But yeah, so 5 years on, we're now getting new sets. So I will do a quick comparison because this particular set only has one minifigure. It only has Emmet. And if you've seen any of the trailers or seen any of the other sets, Emmet's probably the one that's actually done all right over the last 5 years in terms of his look. He's not really been that affected by Apocalypseburg. But yeah, so here's the guy. Here he is, the man in charge. Hopefully you can see that without it being too blurry. Well, I'll bring up a picture. Let's bring up a picture. So let's have a look. Let's do a comparison between 2014 and 2019. If you have a look at that, I mean, in terms of the overall look, from a distance, he looks identical. It's only when you get up close and you see those kind of the high vis stripes are a little bit worn away and his belt's a little bit worn away. But front and back, there's very little difference apart from that. There was a few, I mean, the face itself, there are two different faces on there, and if you collected any of the 2014 sets, you'll notice that even though Emmet appeared in pretty much every single set, he had different facial expressions, so you will get that out of it. But other than that, there's not really any minifig value to this set, because again, Emmet appears in multiple sets, and if you're just going for Emmet, you might as well go for one of the Rex Danger Vest sets. I've actually got one. I will be reviewing it at some point. It's awesome. It looks awesome, and I cannot wait to review it. I'm saying awesome as much as I can because, everything is awesome. But yeah, anyway, let's move on to another weird and wonderful thing. This little buddy. Now, this is one of the Invaders from the Duplo universe. If you've watched the Lego Movie, the first Lego Movie, it ended on a cliffhanger, essentially. Whether it was meant to be a cliffhanger at the time, nobody knows, but yeah, it turned out that that's basically where the story begins for Lego Movie 2. I'm not giving away any spoilers, but that's in the trailer anyway. So yeah, as you can see, it's a Duplo figure made of normal bricks, which is pretty awesome. The reason they've done that is because it means that they can add in the functionality for basically allowing you to turn the eye. Because if it was just two Duplo bricks, first of all, how would you hinge them together? But yeah, it looks really cool. And again, from a distance, it looks like a Duplo figure, essentially. If we go to the pictures, you can have a quick look, a better look. You'll see that basically there is a hinge on this. It's not that sturdy a hinge, I will say. It's fallen apart a couple of times for me. But yeah, in general, it looks very, very cool. I like it. There's not a lot you can say about it though. That's the only thing. It isn't until we kind of move on to the bigger builds. So if we move on to basically the gas station. Now this is the gas station to give you some idea of size. It's it's a fair size. It's a nice little build. Let's remember that this set's like $12.99, which is nothing really for a Lego set. It's it's pocket money price. So considering you get this to build, plus this, plus a Duplo figure, plus Emmet, you're getting a lot for your money. But if we go on to the actual pictures, it's probably going to be easy so you can see it. So it's got essentially a gas tank, which is very well detailed, but it does have stickers, and I don't know what it is. I'm very anti-sticker. I don't mind it on these cheaper sets, but when you see it on like big sets, like the Ghostbusters Firehouse, for example, one of the Ghostbusters logo on there is a sticker rather than just being a printed piece, which really annoys me when you spend that kind of money on a set, because it does feel like it cheapens it. Here, however, on a set this cheap, it actually just adds value. So the Octan sign and the detail on the actual pump itself, they're both stickers, and it looks great. It looks fantastic. For considering it's very few pieces, it looks fantastic, and with the hose on the side as well. There's a lot of replay value here, so you could use this in other sets quite easily. It doesn't have to be specifically for the Thricycle, so just use your imagination. And we move on to the other side of it, and there's it. To be honest, it's like they built it for the pump and the stand for the Thricycle, and then didn't really know what to do on the other side, because they've got this weird little wheel cannon. It works. It's a flick cannon. It's fun. So let's go off the picture. So look, just to give you some idea, it does work. Mind you, I'll never find that again. But yeah, it does the trick. Overall, though, it's a great little build, and if you're looking for a much bigger Lego Movie 2 collection, this is a nice little kind of side piece. Especially considering the Thricycle fits perfectly into it. So in between the two ramps here, you can slide the bike in. It will freestand quite nicely. Speaking of which, let's talk about this. Now, first of all, the one thing to notice is it's huge. I mean, for a vehicle, because I mean, usually you're looking at about that kind of size, because it's obviously the 3 wheels. And if you move it, so all 3 wheels will go round. It's difficult, but yeah. So when you are moving it, all 3 wheels are going round, which is awesome. You've also got Planty up there, because he's probably closest thing to a second minifigure. But it does freestand as well. So it's got these little stands on here which can fold away, so you can do the proper, going along. But if you want to freestand it, so if you want to display it, you can put the stands back out. If we go to the pictures, you'll see it in a bit more detail. It's huge. It's a fun build though, because it's essentially 2 separate builds. So you've got the top part that you're building, which is essentially just brick after brick of you're building up a chunk of brick essentially with a couple of clips on it. It's not until you start putting on the handlebars and stuff like that you realise what you're actually building. Plus the weird little ice cream thing on the back for the smoke and stuff like that. It looks really cool, but it is a fun build. Once you've done the top half, you've then got to it's quite fiddly when you put the wheels on, because the wheels are essentially put on there via 2 large rods. And then you've just got to slide the wheels into place. The first time I built it, I managed to put one of the wheels on the wrong way, so we had 2 wheels that look one way and one wheel that looked the other. Because if you ever look on here, you've got that, and if you turn it around, you've got like little spokes. So it looked a bit weird the first time I did it, because I wasn't paying that much attention. But other than that, it's a really fun build, and it looks awesome. Yeah, so as I say, if I can just, I'm going to use the box so I can put it up a bit higher so you can see. See if I can do it while balancing. There you go, freestanding. So It does. It will freestand, which is pretty cool. In general, though, for the price, it's a fantastic set. You don't get much value in terms of the minifigures, but overall, I mean, you've got this and this are worth it, are worth the set on their own. In terms of piece numbers, in terms of actual build and play value, you can't go wrong. Plus, this thing is one of the most unique kind of vehicles I've ever seen Lego create, so it's pretty awesome. Though if you are putting it into like a Lego city, I put this on there and it's bigger than some of the two-story buildings, so it looks a little bit bizarre, but who cares? It's Lego, it's fun. Anyway, thank you so much for watching me. It's more of a passionate rant than a review, but there is a written review on the website, so if you go to lifeandbrick.com, you'll be able to read in a bit more detail. I just want to kind of express my admiration for this more than anything, with my unique reviewing style. But yeah, highly recommended. For the price, it's very good value. You're not getting much in terms of the minifigure because he isn't that much different from 2014. If, however, you missed out on the 2014 sets, great opportunity to own Emmet at a very low price. And of course, you get this cool little Duplo guy, because, you know, alien invasion, what's not to enjoy? Anyway, thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you've enjoyed it. As I say, it's more of a passionate rant, but yeah, I really like this set. I mean, as soon as I saw it, it was like, that is going to be the Lego Movie 2 kind of double-decker couch. It's a random build by Emmet that everyone else is going to look at and go, what? If you had a chance to buy in 2014 the double-decker couch, you'll know what I mean in terms of the appeal from a Lego collector. But yeah, highly recommended. Anyway, thanks for watching. Please do subscribe and give us a thumbs up if you enjoyed this video. I'll be back very soon with another video. I've got plenty more sets to review, a couple more of the Lego movie sets. Benny's Space Squad, I finally got hold of it. It took ages, it was sold out everywhere. So we'll have a look at some of the other sets, but please do leave a comment, let me know what you think. If there's anything I can do to make these videos better. I'm a little bit restricted in terms of technology, so I apologise for the quality of the video. But thanks for watching. Bye bye.